Hey, if you're a creative or an owner, do you ever feel like you just have your mind spinning all the time and you can't really get it to quiet down enough just to be able to express your creativity in the way you need to like channel it in the thing you're trying to do? In this episode, I'm going to tell you one thing that you can do to make big strides in that as soon as today, if you want to do it today. All right, I'm going to show you that on this video. Let's do it. Hey guys, what's up? Thank you for being here. It's dark. I got the light on. It's almost 9 o'clock here in Colorado. I wanted to create this video though for you today to talk about something pretty special. But before I do that, I'll just, you just saw the footage there. My wife and I and my son, we just got back from an epic hike in Rocky Mountain National Park to celebrate my wife and I's 16th wedding anniversary. It's pretty crazy. I'm stoked about that. I feel incredible that we were able to celebrate in this way, but just that also we've been on this journey together for so long. And it got me thinking, it's Thursday right now, and we went out on that hike on a Thursday, a random Thursday, and just spent all day out there and just kind of just went and did it, right? And that's kind of how we set things up. Like, we've kind of always done this. So from back in the day when we were wedding photographers, we would have a big, busy season, right, where we had to show up and we had to create work for our clients, and we had to be creative, just actually show up and do the stuff that they're paying us for. It's not just taking photos, right? You actually have to think and let your mind flow. That can be really challenging if you aren't taking care of your creativity. So one of the things that we started implementing right before the season is we would take a big trip. And we would go to Scotland or Iceland or San Diego or Pacific Northwest, or, we would take these trips, and they weren't like relaxation type vacations. They were exploring vacations. They allowed us to explore and let all this stuff light us up, and also just wipe us out. And I realized today as I got home that we're kind of still doing that here. This is what happened today. I'm wiped out. But you know what, man? As exhausted as I am, as I kind of left it all out there today, I feel like I've returned to a place of stasis. The water is calm, man. I'm not hearing all this churning of ideas that I'm pretty much always swimming in, right? And you're probably a similar way. And this is actually a tactic that you can use as a creative and an owner to implement in your life to manage your creativity and your idea flow. And that is to take scheduled breaks, and not just breaks, but scheduled events that you're going to act on, right? That creatively fuels you in a different way and allows you to expend some of that nervous creative energy and just come back to a place of stasis. Now, I don't know exactly what that looks like for you. What it always looked like for us is, we're going to go explore today. We're going to go on this long hike, or we're going to go for a long drive and go to this museum, or we're going to go to this, we're going to take a couple days vacation randomly and just go over here to, South Carolina and play, right? And just have fun. And then come back to a place of stasis. We kind of need this in our toolkit as creatives and owners to be able to do. And it would be a shame if we set our life up in this way, where we can do anything. And what we choose to do is just continue to spin in the noise, right? And there's other ways you can do this. And I recommend a clearing practice. I recommend a lot of different things, but one of the things you need to have in your toolkit is the scheduled white space on your calendar so that you can get out of the spinny noise. And it doesn't have to look like this big, huge thing. You don't even have to plan it out. Maybe you're just feeling it today, right now. And you're like, you know what, man, I need a break. I'm going to go ride my bike, right? I'm going to go on a long bike ride today, whatever it is. Those things have to happen in order for us to maintain sanity, really, right? And you know this. But the problem is when we need it most, that's when we don't engage with it. That's when we don't actively pursue it. And this is why it's important to just put it on the calendar, every 3 months. I'm going to take a break this month to just absolutely do nothing, or go on a long hike, or like go see this, musical, or go to this concert or whatever, and just put it on the calendar and be intentional about it, and know that this is a creativity recharge session. That's what we're doing, and it has that intention behind it. I've been doing this for well over a decade now. It works really, really well, and just try it and see what happens. Put it into your regular routine and make it a part of your work, that you're taking care of your creative health. It's a big deal. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all. It's late. I wanted to make sure that I got a video in today, and this is what was on my mind as we were hiking through the woods and just having a blast and just enjoying the epic views. Is that, man, I'm glad we get to do this, and man, it's nice to return to a place of stasis, because I've just been spinning, and it's all good. It's exciting to like spin, but the problem is we also need focus, right? So we need the flow, but we also need the focus. And if you can go do something that's going to like kind of let you just kind of get it all out, you can return to a place of stasis. And we need that every now and then. So, hey, listen, if you're a creative or an owner, I would love for you to join my free group, Flow and Focus. You can go to chriscree.com/flow and join it for free there. Each week in there, I do a creative clearing session that's going to kind of get that stuff out of the way, get this old data out of the way, so that you can have access to the inspiration when it comes through. And I also do some other stuff in there and share some other things in there as well, kind of like what we talked about here. So if you'd like to join that, just go to chriscree.com/flow and you can join for free. All right. Love you guys. See ya.
Slow down, there's nothing to get you